Hold on. They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. Hold Heart. Like, this is my heart. This is my heart and this nigga talking. This is this nigga response. And this is just my heart while I'm reading the message. Like, bitch. The fuck is that? Did somebody break his mouse on camera? Listen. Anyway, I digress. Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome back to my point on the internet I would like to call Perfectly Awkward. I go by the name of Elijah Quinn and welcome. That was a fucking mouthful. I keep switching the intro. I don't never know my intro. Who gives a fuck? Oh well. Roll the video. I don't know if this video's not, it's not gonna be a vlog because I'm probably just gonna upload this by itself. But I'm getting like a lot of positive like reviews and stuff about my channel and stuff, especially like my intro vid. And one of the things that has been coming up in my inbox and people has been asking me about was the clip when I've been crying. And the thing is, I didn't want to talk about nothing that I had said in that intro video because the intro video was like a bunch of old stuff. But I feel like I should address it because it gives you a better view into me. You know, we need more here. Because one of the reasons why I wanted to start YouTube is mainly because I've seen like, well for me watching people, I've seen like the interactions or even just like the connections, that the bonds or how you can feel about someone that you have never even met in real life through a computer screen. I don't really know if this is gonna be a tell-all. It's not really a tell-all. It's not like nothing bad I'm about to say or nothing. It's just like, after watching other people like YouTubers and even like real life celebrities and stuff like influencers speak about traumas and stuff, and like not even just traumas, just like when you finally realize that you just don't give a fuck no more, and you're just tired of like putting yourself in a box or living in a box or feeling like you can't do this because of X, Y, and Z. When you really get tired of that shit, you're just like, bro, whatever, like I don't even care. And so the intro clip with me crying, that's where that came from, because I wasn't talking about being gay. The gay part came from like, because a lot of people thought like when I was flipping my Instagram, I was talking like, yeah, I'm like so happy to be gay, whatever. Anyway, like it's a blessing. That came from, the tears came from me really getting into why I feel the way I feel about myself and stuff like that. Because I want to be free. Like I want to let go of all the things that I felt like for years have been holding me down and really just stopping me from really living my best life. Like honestly, it sounds so cliche and so corny about like, oh yeah, like really living your best life, but like for me to start this channel, for me to be 100%, for me to be in this relationship with y'all, because we are in a relationship now. This is a committed relationship regardless if you're into that or not. We're together now. So yeah, hey babe, but it's crazy because it's just like you can think like you're dodging so much shit, and you think you like finessing, and you really is not. Like you really is not. But I just want to take y'all down memory lane in a sense with me, so y'all kind of get to know me and why I'm here and why I'm in this place where I just don't give a fuck, and I really want to I want to be happy and I want to move on, and I want to like really just let this burden off of my back. So when I was 17, I was in a relationship, and this was my first love, and we broke up, whatever. And why we broke up really doesn't matter. It does matter, but it really doesn't. So I'm not gonna really go into that. But we broke up. We're gonna call him boyfriend A. So now y'all can already tell, but I'm telling y'all, saying we're gonna call him boyfriend A. This is not gonna be too cute. But I have to live my truth and I have to be honest with myself in order for me to move on with this channel. So I had boyfriend A, and we were together and we broke up. So living my life and trying to live life, honestly, attempting to live life. Mind you, I'm still in high school, failing at school. Well, I never failing at school, but going through, you know, struggles of, you know, figuring out life, figuring out yourself, you know, coming into yourself as a man, as a gay man in America at that, a gay black man in America. So I'm trying to figure this out, and lost in the source because I was in love, and now my heart is broken. I'm trying to figure this world out now. Because I just swore I knew everything. I'm just like, we're gonna be with forever. Like, I love him. Like, I just can't let him go. And I got in another relationship, and I wasn't fully healed at this time. But I got in this relationship thinking that I'm gonna be okay. Like, I'm gonna be able to move with the punches. Like, and always in the back of my head, I had one day maybe we could get together. I don't know, but I'm gonna just live my life and really just try to figure it out. Honestly speaking, like I was just like, I'm gonna really just try to live my life to the best as my heart content, and just do what I feel like I need to do. Moving on, I'm in this relationship and we're thriving. Honestly, we're having our problems ish, and we shouldn't really be having any problems. One, we're like man young, and two, we ain't got no real problems. Like it's just like it's little stuff. Anyway, me and boyfriend B is together, and I'm still feeling how I feel about boyfriend A, regardless of how we broke up. I'm young and I'm in love, and I feel how I feel. So I'm like, bro, I gotta get this off my chest. So I go and I chill with the boy that boyfriend A had broke up with me for, while I'm with boyfriend B. Now, I don't know if I told boyfriend B about him or something like that, but I think I did tell him because I was like I said, I was on this bitch. So I did tell him like why we broke up and stuff like that and stuff, and like why we broke up. So I believe we got into an argument. I went over there and I was talking to him about like the situation, how like I love him, but like I'm unhappy. Like the way we were arguing and stuff, like it was a very toxic relationship because we were so young and there's a lot of emotions and shit being stirred in the pot. So it was ended for doom anyway from jump. So he basically, we was in here, we was just talking. He was really like a therapist. Like I would sit there, I would get drunk, smoke mad cigs when I smoke cigarettes. Sitting there, we was drinking, and I was just thinking my feelings. He was just like, do what your heart tells you. Like, and he was an older guy. He was very much like, do what you like. You're young. Like, do what you really feel. Like, don't do nothing that you're gonna regret, but do what you feel. Like, if you really feel like you really love this man, figure it out, make your way to work. So with me being young and me being drunk, I figured that meant text him, but I didn't have his number. And I did have his number, I'm lying, I did have his number. It was like saved and it still came up blue, but I didn't know. So I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna text him. I should have just texted him. But I write him on Facebook. And this right here should have been the ultimate red flag to take his shoes, put them on, and get the step in. Because when I wrote him, and I was drunk, and I was just like, hey, I miss you, and all this other stupid shit. I'm in a relationship with boyfriend B. So I'm like, oh, I miss you, da da da, and it just didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Very much, I moved on. I'm happy where I'm at. We ain't work for a reason. I don't love you. It's not what I want. You a dog. Basically, flat out. Oh, bitch. Cut my phone off. Heart. Like, this is my heart. This is my heart and this nigga talking. This is this nigga response. This is just my heart while I'm reading the message. Like, bitch. When I say my heart was fucking like to shreds, I'm sitting here like, what? Bawling my eyes out, right? Called out to work, didn't go to school. But that was like a real rough night. And I was just like, fuck, like, bitch, I'm in a whole relationship. How you in a whole relationship and another nigga break your heart? Ridiculous, right? And I think the next day or a few days later, I got another response and he was just like, like, that wasn't me, that was my ex, my ex, and, da da da. And from there, we started a situationship. We'll call it a relationship because it wasn't a relationship, it was a situationship because I was still in a relationship. So, at this point in my life, that was the first time I cheated. And it's something to me because it was just like, ugh. Like, I've never done that. Like, I've been accused of cheating before. Of course, I've been accused. Any other time before that time where boyfriend A and boyfriend B overlapped, I never cheated on anyone. And it was just like, damn, this is crazy. Like, damn, did I really just do this? Because I've always been a person who's definitely been very prideful on not cheating, being very blunt, being very honest, and saying how I feel, and being a lover of love. So, for me to do that, and for me to feel that way, I felt very selfish in that moment, and I felt like I wanted what I wanted, and I'm just like, I don't feel like I should have to settle for what I want. And being young, and that's how I felt. I was just like, I don't feel like I should have to settle for what I want. I feel like I was in school and I was going through a real rough time. I was in high school and I was going through a real rough time in high school, and you know, I wanted to live a different life than but it was just a lot. You know, coming into yourself at that age and being in, start adding yourself into love, because it wasn't like love just came knocking on my door. In a sense it did, but I came looking for it too. Also, I was definitely a lover of love, and I was chasing it, and I was looking for it, and I was loving the thrill of it, and the passion and the fire, and it just led into a tsunami, bitch. Like, because I'm in this relationship. Basically, I'm in two relationships at this point, a boyfriend A and boyfriend B, and they're swapping out weekends. And it's becoming a lot for me at this point, and I just don't, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got one relationship, I'm trying to work this out, like, am I trying to work this out? And then I'm in a relationship with someone who I'm in relationship-ish, whatever, with another person, and my boyfriend A, and I'm just like, how am I gonna make this work? Like, what am I doing with this? So, with that being said, I just basically did what most people would do, or most people that kind of get in those situations, they end up choosing a person that they cheated on. That's not what most people do. No, that's not what most people do, bitch. Don't say it like that's normal. Like, it's not normal. People don't cheat on people like that. People don't cheat. People cheat, but people don't have full-blown other relationships. People don't do stuff like that. And I'm not saying this, and I'm not doing this video in a boasting way at all. Please. This video is literally 3 times. I was crying in the last one. For me to get that through, surprised I'm not crying now. But me being the honest bitch that I was, that's like me being the honest bitch that I was at the time, I broke up with boyfriend B because I was still in love with boyfriend A. And I ended up telling boyfriend B. And I told boyfriend B we broke up. Finessed my way back with boyfriend A, and me and boyfriend A didn't work out. I wasn't liking the way I was being treated. I wasn't liking the circumstances, and I was feeling like, bruh, no, I don't want this. Like, if I'm gonna leave somebody and I'm gonna come to be with you, and you're not giving me what I want, but I'm not, no. So me being y'all, I'm not doing this. I'm leaving you. I'm going back to boyfriend B. So I'm going back to boyfriend B. And surprisingly, which I didn't think, but boyfriend B took me back. And I was like, wow, like, people, people, there's stuff, I keep moving up and back, still, bitch. So, boyfriend B was very understanding. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like, someone can really be down for you. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is all my problem to me. Not saying that boyfriend A was not down for me at all. I'm not saying that, because he definitely was. But when it came to like forgiving wise, I felt like boyfriend B definitely had that quality, or more of the quality was definitely more strong or prominent or whatever the fucking word you want to use. It was definitely more in him than boyfriend A. So as time go on, it's something that was said that when I told him, and like I think we got back together, it was like, oh, if you would have never told me that, I wouldn't have been, what he told his words was he wouldn't have been as honest with me as I was with him. He would have just figured it out. So I'm like, damn, like, and at this time I was really honest in all my relationships. I was really honest. I have never cheated, and I was really honest. Like, anything I felt, I said, like, honestly, like, if I didn't like it, or if I got caught in a lie, I was real. And I even caught in a lie, like, I was very honest about it. Like, the only reason why we broke was because I lied. And throughout the whole time of me and boyfriend A, I'm talking about, the whole time of this relationship, I didn't lie. And up until the point where we broke up, and then I lied, and then we broke up. So now, me and boyfriend B is together, and even though he said, like, he wanted to tell me we were still together, you know, we were still going through all those stuff, but we was going strong, honestly. In my eyes, I felt like we was working on it. I was honestly, in a sense, working on it. Like, I was in love. Like, I wasn't in love with him, But I definitely did have like a lot of love for that boy and like a lot of respect for him in a sense because out of all the people like he was really like if you line up like if like I feel like I'm a dickhead. Like I am not don't feel like I'm a dickhead, I am a dickhead because it's just like I've had so many great guys come into my life and instead of me being honest with myself or being honest with them, it was just like really sitting down and stop reacting and like stuff like that situates things to the win life differently. Not saying I'm not happy with life is life right now. I'm really happy with life right now, like because I'm at this point. But let me continue on with the story. So, me and boyfriend A B is together, and we was going through. What we was going through like the relationship was getting real rough at this point. It was getting like it was getting rough, and I had like we was arguing one night, and I was just like I don't even want to talk to you, like so. Well. If I'm gonna tell the story, I have to tell the whole story. Like I have to tell the whole story. I have to tell the whole story if I'm gonna tell the story. So me and boyfriend A broke up because the first time because I went to chill with a friend. And in the process of me chilling with a friend, I got drunk and I borrowed his sunglasses. We didn't have sex, nothing sexual, but me and this person definitely did have a sexual past. And he wasn't too fond. It was not he wasn't too fond. He wasn't fond of me going over there and not speaking to him. We was just friends. Like I would go over there and we would have like a lot of good talks and we wouldn't have sex sometimes, especially if I was in a relationship, knowing that he knew me for a while. So I kept like I would be this situation, I don't even want to talk about it. This is real messy. Oh my god, I'm really saying it airing out all my business on YouTube, but it's what made me a strong person. So come on, bitch, roll with the punches, roll with the punches, roll with the punches. So with me going to see this boy and borrow these glasses, and then he see the glasses, and I had to return the glasses. It's just like, oh, where did you get these glasses from? I'm lying because when I would go over there, I would tell him. And the time that I borrowed the glasses, I didn't tell him, and even though we didn't do nothing, I still didn't tell him because it was just like a spur moment. Like I was going to a baby shop, I was like right here, his house was like right here. And I was like, before I go to the baby shop, I might as well get drunk. And I got drunk and then mind you, my stupid ass wear glasses. Why would I borrow your shades? But I borrowed the shades because I was drunk and I was like, man, young, and I didn't want nobody to know. But obviously, bitch, you wear glasses, you're wearing shades. Why are you wearing shades? You can't see. Like, but I had the shades and he broke up with me. He was just like, I don't trust you, like you're a liar. Like, and I would have broke with me too, like, bitch, why you got these from who? Some nigga used the fuck that, alright, I'm cool with you till the fight, nigga, you ain't even tell me, and then you still gonna go chill with this nigga, like, what? Wait, this is a lot, like, no, you're a dog. So I get it. Broke my little heart, mind you. I'm like 16, I'm 17, and I'm just like all in love. I'm just like, no, like, and that's why me and boyfriend A broke up the first time. So as me and boyfriend A start to get strong, me and boyfriend B start to separate. Meaning like I'm not really into the relationship that much. So we start going through whatever we're going through. I think we break up at this point. And I don't even know how we broke up. Like I feel like I did some fuckboy shit, honestly. I know I said some fuckboy shit about like me trying to like focus on school or some shit like that. Whatever. Mind you, we've been together for like a whole year, some change at this point. I'm just like, bitch, quiet. Like, but like I said, I was all for me. I was team me at the time. Like I didn't give a fuck about nobody, honestly. That's how I felt. I was just like, I want what I want. I want my happiness, and this is how I want it. Like, and that's how I was gonna be served. Like cold on a platter, bitch, because that's what I want. Like, if you don't really follow me on Facebook and stuff like that, you don't know why I wasn't on Facebook, and a lot of people don't know the reason why I wasn't on Facebook because I caught myself being boastful about cheating and playing someone and toying with someone's feelings. And I felt like that bitch because I did that. Like, bitch, like I had direct on my finger and I was able to do whatever I want. And when I did that, I was, no one said nothing. Only one person honestly said something to me about that. Like, that's not cute. Like, for real, like, you realize I was on Facebook, like, being boastful that you cheated on niggas. Because I felt like I was being played, and I felt like I was being toyed with, and I felt like I was being poked, and I was living my life. Like, honestly, when situation that happened, I just thought, like, you know, bygones is bygones, and I'm just gonna live my life. And I was trying to, and I was being poked. And the only reason why I was being poked because I knew I was being poked because I was creeping. I feel like you can be in love with two people, and I felt like, not even I can say be in love, because I felt like I was in love with him, but I was more in love with boyfriend A. It was just like I loved him, like I love boyfriend B, but I love boyfriend A. Like it was crazy, like, and I was young, so I didn't know how to deal with it, and I thought I got my cake and eat it too. I was trying to figure it out, and it was a whole lot of, and I couldn't get it. Like it was a lot. Like, I said, come to the basic bitch format of when you get mad, you start telling your business on your internet. So that's why I desactivated my face, because I was just like, bro, I can't do this. I can't. That's not me. Like. Real life, if I had any problem with anybody, like, we just fought and got over with. Like, and that was that. Like, it was never a real internet thing. Like, we wasn't going back and forth on internet. We wasn't doing that. And to be honest, I didn't really have any issues with anybody. I had the issues all with myself, because I wasn't honest with myself. Because even after all of that happening, and me staying with boyfriend A, and me and boyfriend A being together for like 2 years after that, and all the stuff that we went through, and now we're not together, and now I'm single, and I'm realizing everything that I should have done, and now I'm at a point where I'm just like, I felt like that at the time, I felt like that it was all mistakes. I felt like they were all left turns, and I felt like it was all just like, you can't come back from that. Like, even though like you've done stuff that I feel like I can never like redo, like, cause I'm not a cheater. Like in real life, I'm not like a real life cheater. Like I don't care for cheating, but I've done it. You get what I'm saying? And like really with me growing up, like I've always felt like cheating was something I was like, oh, I'm never gonna do it. Just so much like I was dealing with, and I couldn't figure it out. Like I was fighting a lot in the battles with myself, but like self-confidence wise, like if you're watching this and you know me, you kind of know who I'm talking about, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying no his name because I don't want no beef. Like I'm at a point in my life, like I'm saying, like me doing that whole Facebook shit. I wanted all the smoke. Like I wanted all the smoke, bitch. I tell you this now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not pussy. I just don't want no smoke. I'm too grown. I'm a gay black man in America. I don't want no beef with nobody. I'm not trying to fight in nobody's streets. Like I don't want none of that. Like I really want to just live my best life, be happy, laugh, and live my best life, because I went through. I kind of put myself in these situations, and it's just like. Nah, kind of, bitch, you did put yourself in these situations and shit. You put yourself in all those situations. But I'm at a point in my life where I realize my faults, and I know that no one's perfect, and I know that I've done my wrong. I've done my share of wrong, and I'm honestly sorry to all those people that I've hurt in the past, because I've met a lot of good guys, and none of them deserve that. Like, not one of them deserved like the wrath of me, and I feel like. My comment definitely hit, but she gonna come. She's coming, and she's been giving me my doses every day. She's been hitting me, and you know all I can do is take it with a grain of salt, and I've learned from it, and I feel like that's what life is about, and I feel like that's what I need for me to really just go through, and all of that for me just to prepare me to really just live my best life and do what I really wanted to do and be happy. Like I'm really mellow, really calm in this video, but as y'all seen the intro video, I'm really not. I'm really all over the place, really, really loud sometimes, really obnoxious, really. Sometimes I'm very calm. Sometimes I'm really smacked. It's depending on the mood you get. It's depending on the need you get, and I don't know. This is a real life rant. Like I just don't know. Like it's just like I feel like my biggest problem in all those relationships, and not even just like love relationships, like my relationships, like with even some friends that I fell out with, and stuff like that. People have to be honest and really be real with themselves. Like if you look back at all your problems, and you're the common denominator in all of those problems, 98% of the time, bitch, it's you. And if it's not you should be trying to figure out how to communicate better than that shit. You have to be able to figure out how to say what you really want to say. And I'm still working on that, because I don't know if I really said what I wanted to say in this video. I feel like I just aired out all my business. Now that I'm done airing out my business and really just saying how I feel, hopefully people understand how I felt. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Like, you can evolve, you can change, you can learn from your mistakes, and you can still be the best you possible, regardless of your faults. You know, nothing is real Rain Mark, and if it is, bitch, get a bunch of white out, smear it over that bitch, and color over that bitch. Fuck it. But, you know, just take life with a grain of salt. Don't be too serious. Don't have your ass up your head up your ass. You know, life happens to everyone, and some of us just dealt different cards, and it is what it is. So yeah, thank you for the fuel and the fire is on mine. My name is Elijah Quinn, and I'll see you hoes next time. That was mad corny though. I felt like it was real life YouTube, but I really felt like I just told all my business. Like, but who cares? Like, I feel like that was like public knowledge in a sense, because if you follow me on Twitter, which you should do, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I don't really talk much about like stuff like that on Instagram. But Twitter, we're between a lot of, I be talking mad shit on Twitter. Like follow your boy, do what you do. I said follow, I didn't say subscribe. I don't care what you do, girl. If you subscribe, you don't. If you do. Whatever, I don't care. But you can definitely follow me on Twitter though. Snapchat, Instagram, all that bullshit down below. And I'll see you hoes next time. Like I said, my name is Elijah Quinn. Bye! Ew. Looking like my boo game, looking like my shoe game, looking